Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy CTG, and I'm back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 5 video. And in today's video, we're going to be boxing with the Korean Zombie himself, Chan Sung Jung, here in the featherweight division. And we're going to be going up against the alter ego, Conor McGregor, here in the first fight. Now, for those of you guys that don't know who the Korean Zombie is, he's an absolute legend of the UFC, man. I mean, this guy has had absolute wars, including the last fight that he had in his career against Max Holloway. So we're going to be trying to be getting the dub here. Now, we don't have any advantages here in the matchup against Conor McGregor. He hits harder than us. He's faster than us. But the one thing that he doesn't have is the skill that we have while using the Korean Zombie himself. So here we're just trying to take our time. Crack him right there with a clean two-piece. We can't go speed for speed in terms of hand speed with him because he'll win every single time. So we got to kind of anticipate what he's going to do before he even knows that he's going to do it. So right there, he hit us with a clean slip hook. So that kind of lets me know that's what he's looking for. He's throwing out a lot of jab straights. There's a clean pull counter uppercut. He hurts us, but like I said, Korean Zombie is built for war, man. He's not called the Korean Zombie for no reason. So we're still collecting our reads here in the first round. So I know he's looking for a pull counter, number one, and number two, he's looking for slip hooks. So those are going to be his counters of choice. So here we're applying a little bit of pressure. We want to kind of try to take that space away if we can, but also be careful if we're trying to go down to the body because he could potentially pull counter uppercut us too. So right there we landed a clean two-piece, trying to take advantage of it, but there was the back pull again for the second time. But luckily he didn't counter us heavy. So right here we're walking forward. We're trying to cut down that distance. We're trying to stay in his face, and there we were able to hit a pull counter of our own. Hurt him, drop him right there, but we're not going for the ground and pound finish. We're going for the clean KO because we're boxing today. So here we're applying a lot of pressure, mixing up, throwing a lot of offbeat strikes, trying to catch him as he's coming in with a combination of his own. But he's doing a good job of moving off laterally and just staying out of reach of our strikes. Here we're just taking our time. Right there, I thought I ducked underneath that overhand, but he was able to connect with it. And that gains him the space that he was looking for, but now he's on the pressure. And this is the wrong strategy to have, let me tell you. Especially if you're going up against Zombie, because he does have 95 power. So right here, we're trying to take our time. We're feinting off shots. We're staying off that footsie range. Duck underneath the jab. And that's going to be the end of the first round. Now, we did get hurt twice in that round, but we were able to get a knockdown on the fence of our own. And as you can see there, our land percentage is absolutely trash right now. So we need to improve on the reads that we made in the second round. So we gained the information that we needed in the first round. So now in the second round, we need to enact a game plan to try to finish Conor McGregor. We don't want to let this go to the third round if we don't have to. So here you immediately see we're on the pressure because that was what got us our rock in the last round, was our pressure. So here we're staying in front of him. You notice how he's not launching off a lot of combinations because he did get caught and he doesn't want that to happen again. So here we're staying in front of him. Hit him with a good, nicely timed straight into a jab straight. But he's threatening with offense of his own, which is really what you need to do when you're facing pressure in this game. So right here we're just trying to stay patient, but he's landing some heavy shots now. And I know that's starting to increase his confidence, so we need to keep pot-shotting him every now and again just to keep that threat of a shot coming back. So right here we're taking our time. We're staying on the pressure, staying in boxing range. And this is where boxing can get a little bit tricky, especially against these meta fighters, man. Sometimes you got to risk it to get the biscuit. So here we're heavy on the pressure, just trying to cut him off, but he's doing a good job of moving laterally, popping off that nice quick jab that Conor has. And I'm anticipating he's probably going to look for that overhand that he hit us with in the last round too. So that's why you see me slipping to the opposite side than what I would normally slip. So right there, we're able to counter that missed front kick into an uppercut, knock him down for the second time. Now we're applying pressure with the jab. Catch him right there with the jab straight, but he cracked us and cut us with the jab straight of his own. And now it's getting hot and heavy inside this pocket, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it is. This is how we have to fight if we're going to be boxing. But notice how I'm not overcommitting on shots and trying to block break him. Right there, we landed the two-piece into the rear hook and got the job done there with the Korean Zombie here in the first fight against the alter ego, Conor McGregor. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the second fight here of the video. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We're taking on the best is blessed, Max Holloway. Hey, these are the two guys that you guys are really going to see used a lot in ranked championships. You might not see the alter ego Conor McGregor used a lot, but you are going to see a lot of Max Holloway used, as well as regular prime Conor McGregor. So here and again, this is not an easy matchup for Korean Zombie. He's at a footwork disadvantage and pretty much in speed, and I would say with move level wise, he's at a disadvantage. Maybe not so much in power, but still, he's still at a pretty big disadvantage on the feet against Max Holloway. So my opponent, unlike Conor, is working the body and then working elbows too. So here we're just backing up. We're trying to make those reads like we did against Conor in the last fight. Right there, caught him with a nice pull counter uppercut. Dropped him right there with a crispy, clean three-punch combination. Going down to the body, then back up to the head. And now we're applying pressure. Just like we did against Conor, we want to keep him back up against the fence and try to negate some of the advantages that he has in the footwork. But he's doing a good job of fighting back. That was a nice, clean kick combination. And those are real tricky with Max in the game too, guys. If you guys don't know that, Max Holloway has some kicks that you guys would never expect him to have. But right there, he missed on a kick and was made to pay with a clean rear hook. So right here, we've heard him twice in this round. So right here, we're taking our time. Not overcommitting, not trying to rush to get him out of there. Because the more we rush, there's a high chance that Max will come back and hit us with something damaging, and then he'll put us out, man. So right there, we land with the clean three-piece. Again, hurt him. Going down to the body, then back up to the head. And now you see we're applying a crap ton of pressure. Nice spinning heel kick to the head right there. Actually, probably hit us with the calf. Right there, land another clean two-piece. And notice the difference in this fight is we're landing the offbeat combinations at the most opportune times. We're interrupting a combination that he's throwing with a two-piece and getting the full vulnerability damage. So right there again, the straight lead uppercut is landing heavy right now. And at a good pace for us, where he shoots for a takedown right there. And I honestly did not expect that from Max Holloway. So it kind of caught me off guard. So he was able to get us down. But here we are, we're in the sprawl, we're not getting controlled. We go for the posture up right there, and we're going to immediately go for the trip right here, and we're able to get him back to the ground. But we're trying to box, so we're going to get back to our feet. Normally, if I'm using the Korean Zombie in ranked championships, I'm going to take full advantage of being on the ground. But hey, we're boxing today. So right here, we're taking our time. Crack him right there with a cleanly timed straight. And that's going to be the end of the first round. We had a great first round, ladies and gentlemen. That's about as good of a first round you can have with the Korean Zombie against the Max Holloway in UFC 5. So here in the second round, we're going to try to maintain the momentum. And this is the trouble with I feel like a lot of people have in UFC 5 is maintaining momentum and not letting it get away from you. So here we're still fighting. We're still fighting with some pressure. Still trying to press him back. Letting him know we're still here with the clean pull counter straight. But now he's adding in these elbows that could be troublesome if we're overcommitting on combinations while standing in front of him. So there he misses on the front kick. We missed on the slip straight. He hit us with some clean hooks into the double elbows. There's oh man, that overhand makes me mad, bro. It makes me mad. Right there, nice fake lead calf kick into straight. That's a very, very tricky combination in the game. But notice how he's landing at a higher pace than what he was in the first round, as he hit us with a beautifully timed slip straight into a jab overhand. And now we needed to slip off, but we need to answer back for him not to pressure us. So right now we're adding in the jab lead body hook. And now he's starting to chuck them overhands like crazy too. Right there, nice jab T kick to the body. Tries to hit the front kick, but we blocked it. So now we're just taking our time. Miss on the jab straight. And he's starting to work our leg pretty good too, so we have to be careful as he tries to hit us with the cartwheel kick right there. But this is a very, very close second round. And you notice our head health is starting to go down, but we timed out a beautifully timed slip straight. There's the double elbows. I was telling you guys earlier, those double elbows could be troublesome if we're standing in the front of them for too long. So now that's going to back us up a little bit as well as cut us. So there we missed on the overhand of our own, and that lead leg is starting to get low. So we have to start to try to check when we anticipate it coming forward. Right there, nice pull counter uppercut. Gets us a damage. We knock him down. But like I said, we're going for clean KOs with the Korean Zombie. So we're back on the pressure. Catch him right there with a cleanly timed straight. Hit him with a good lead hook. Drop him. Pressing him up against the fence, and he shoots for a double leg again, but we deny it. Punching him to the body. Backing him up to the cage. And we're back right on the pressure. And this guy looks like he's wilting. He's launching off overhands, but they're not landing. There's another double leg takedown attempt. And now I just know for sure he's feeling the pressure. He's feeling it. So we're just going to stay on it. Consistently popping out jab and straights. He's trying to chop out that lead leg still. Misses on the head kick. We go down to the body, then back up to the head and drop him with a clean lead hook. And man, it's not letting us get the finish, but we're close. I have a feeling we're very, very close, ladies and gentlemen. Three-piece breaks him down. He shoots for the double leg. We deny that thing. And that's going to be the end of the second round. And I guarantee you, this guy is thanking God that he survived that second round, man. Because we had him in all sorts of trouble at the end of that round. Look at the lead hook. Even though he hit us with an elbow, the lead hook just buried him right there on the cage. So here in the third round, it's not looking good for him. But we need to capitalize on it and try to get him up out of here. Still chopping at that lead leg. We finally checked one. But notice how he's backing up. Just backing straight up to the cage. Right there. Landed the beautiful kick, but he didn't move nowhere. He didn't move us anywhere either. So he misses on the front kick. We made him pay with a nice minor step into the straight. Dropped him right there with a clean rear uppercut. And we're trying to press him up against the fence, but he's trying to fight back. Catch him right there with a cleanly timed straight. And we actually got a rage quit. He was feeling the pressure so much that he actually rage quitted against the Korean Zombie with the amount of pressure that we were putting on him, ladies and gentlemen. But hey, it is what it is. And he actually sent me a very, very rage-filled message after this fight as well. Maybe I'll have to show you guys another time. Maybe I'll post it up on the community section so that way you guys can see exactly what he said to me after. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button if you're new to the channel. If you love UFC 5 content, I do post UFC 5 content on this channel daily, as well as stream it pretty much, if not every day, every other day. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from, and I will see you guys in the next video.